Hey there, and welcome to another installment of the Royal Carnage, multiplayer Hearts of Iron 4 by the Carnage Group. I'm Captain Easy, and this is Chapter 2, Case White and Yellow and a lot of bloody red. A quick debrief before the action. Over 2 years of civil war and misery in Spain led to a nationalist victory with Francisco Franco as dictator. Supported by Italy and German panzers, Japan blitzed through China and defeated the Chinese coalition in about a year. This means that the war was fairly quick for Japan, and there's a lot of time for the Japanese leadership, including the aggressive Hideko Tojo, to plan for the future. The Brits aimed to build a lot of Spitfires early, but certain events delayed them, and delaying their entire plan for defense. The 6th of September 1939, after failed negotiation of the Danzig corridor and a false flag attack on a German radio station, the might of the Third Reich declared war on Poland, pulling the Allies into war. With that recap, it's time to lock and load and head out into the terrors of war. Oh, Italy joined right away.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oops. I'm not standing exactly where I want to be. Fuck.
Murmansk.
Ready! Ready to move! Move out!
I don't know. Can I? What? Call to arms. I'm calling you to arms. The German, they will accept.
Will I go to war then?
Yes. Do it. So we have more planes in the air than the Germans over west. But it doesn't necessarily mean, and we will lose probably more. We will probably lose more than they do in the beginning, because I'm mostly using bad planes right now. Invite to faction.
Is it in
Now you get
diplomacy?
no, but I invite you to my faction now.
Oh.
Do you see it pop up in the top corner, top hand side?
Yes, I see.
All right, good. So he doesn't have too much troops moving towards you. That's odd. And Hungary is not in the war. I only see quite... So he's coming from the top side. Do you see that he's coming stronger from Königsberg area in the north?
Yes.
And he's coming fairly strong around Danzig area, but very weak in the south. So you need to bolster your defensive line up north,
Okay.
I would think. So our casualties are picking up, but the Germans are losing some as well. We actually have a lot higher mission efficiency. That's nice. We have more planes as well. And we're starting to hit buildings as well. That's good. So I think I actually captured a bunch of subs on training in the Baltic Sea. That will be, that's a little bit of a blow for dear Sid on Germany. The campaign in Poland is going fairly quick. 7 U-boats of fairly modern design were caught by surprise as they were out testing their tubs, training the fresh crews. Suddenly, the Royal Navy was upon them. Torpedo bombers, destroyers. It was a nightmare. This is not a good start for Admiral Karl Dönitz and his wolf packs. About 2 weeks into the battle for Poland, and the situation is grim. Several major cities, including Warsaw, is about to fall. After a 2.5-week campaign, Poland capitulated. The Allies were in shock. Now they desperately need to prepare the defense of the West. So now my midget submarines are out on a prowl around Malta. I mean, they have almost, they don't have any range, but they could still cover most of that sea zone, and that's center sea zone. So we'll see if that will work and if it will annoy the Italians, because they're really hard to spy. So it's going to be difficult for the Italians to hit them. And as you can see, we've shifted out raiding parties and escorts, but there seems to be very little German activity out in the sea. And here in the Mediterranean, you see that the French submarines is hitting targets, but these midget subs are not doing any good. Maybe that was just not a good idea. Let's see what we can do. The Canadian destroyers are hitting German submarines. There's a bunch of German submarines in the English Channel. Maybe they are actually moving out into the ocean right now to start sub-hunting. Interesting. Alright, as you can see now, the game is paused in between sessions, so I have the time to analyze a little bit in between. Firstly, you can see, I just wanted to go back to see that these Canadian destroyers are sinking subs. That's good news, especially as the German subs haven't sunk one convoy at all yet. This commander is actually quite, he's got some really nice skills, this guy. But of course, Dönitz is not bad either. Alright, so my infantry is lined up. I don't have quite as many as I would have liked, but they are quite expensive and versatile. And I will actually increase them with an anti-tank battalion and an anti-air battalion. I have enough equipment for that. And as you can see, the combat width is now 17, and that is actually my target. Something with 15, 16 or 17, but now we got 17. And that is because I want to squeeze in as many divisions as possible in each combat, and especially if you end up in a situation with a 35 width fight, I want to make sure that I have 2 divisions in that battle, because it can be really troublesome in this kind of terrain if you don't get enough divisions in, and that can be exactly that kind of issue that gives the Germans a possibility to blitz through, even though you have a big stack of troops. So that's why I'm trying out these slightly slimmer divisions, but packed with a lot of goodies to be able to defend both against air attacks to some extent, and of course against the panzers. I have a bunch of planes waiting here, training. Well, they're actually ready. I'll have to quit that. So that's 1,300. And also I will add some more. I realized that I have some of these gladiators. They are ready to be sacrificed on the altar of freedom. And also these hurricanes. You see that my Spitfires are coming in now, but 78. It's not the amount that I was hoping for, so they will have to. I mean, the production is online, and but they will. It will be too few to really make a difference, I'm afraid, at least initially in this battle. So I have to rely on the old Hurricanes and well, the older planes. The cooperation between the Canadian Navy, the land-based radars, and the British naval bombers led to slaughter among the German U-boats trying to get through the English Channel in force. One can suspect that the Führer wasn't all too happy with Dönitz's performance. Or what do you say, Sid? feel free to comment in the comments box. And here we go. The Maginot Line did what it was meant to do. It steered the Germans away from the French eastern border. The 2nd October 1939, the German Reich initiated their attack on the west, charging into the Netherlands. Also, observe the British Marines leaving the home islands towards a secret destination. The Allies, unsurprisingly, did not intervene in the Netherlands. It was deemed too risky. Do note the 100 Mitsubishi tactical bombers. Japan is paying Germany back for the help in China. In the face of the failed appeasement strategy, spearheaded by Neville Chamberlain himself, the British Prime Minister had to resign. Churchill is the man of the hour. It is time for a new, bold strategy. The 13th of October, the conflict spread into Belgium. This is it. This is a time for brave men to step forwards. This is a time for the forces of good to stop the spreading evil. This is the time to fight. The Allied forces rushes into Belgium to take defensive positions. The British Expeditionary Forces have gained command over 3 light armor divisions from France, and they were now speeding towards Antwerp. Yeah, so he's taking the first province, but I have armor going into Antwerp, so that's nice. The French armor is doing good. Thank you, J-Man. Yeah, he did not do my old mistake to go across the sound and get locked in. So he learned. Oh, Jay, have you sent your Air Force?
Yeah.
Good, me too. Oh no, no, I pressed.
But I think it won't be too much helpful because I'm losing 10 planes
Yeah, but
against
sorry, but you
zero.
were a bit alone. But I'm sending mine now.
Swedish diplomats demand explanation of Pajala bombing. So Soviet actually.
Yeah, so yeah, but so if you go through and push there, that's when you get the war with Sweden. So if you want to follow that route, you need to, you know, give the Swedes
But
the
I don't
finger.
want to go to war with them
Well,
because I
think
fuck
that,
myself.
I think that would be pretty cool if you did.
No, because then I don't have the time to go into Sweden and then I hang there.
Well, but you're taking the steel. That's what I'm saying.
Stealing the steel.
You're stealing the
Yeah,
steel.
but you know, it's like there's like really no infra because you Swedish guys just on purpose build no infra from Finland to Sweden. So
Yeah.
there's like nothing up there.
Well, but I mean.
I really hesitate because I'm worried that I screw myself like in a drawn out fight in.
Oh
into
fuck! He
Sweden
got down
and
in a
then,
move quickly.
and-
Oh no!
Land combat seemed really fast here.
Whatever. I refused the Swedish. I did not acknowledge that I did
I will
something
give
like
you
that.
support to have more combat with.
Is he not?
Ready, sir. Move out. Listen up. Ready to move.
Alva does not look good.
The what?
Or are you attacking? No. Yes, you are. Sorry. That was the wrong way. I looked at that. I thought he was attacking you.
Keep moving.
Can you make an encirclement in Netherlands? Or?
Yeah, I was hoping for it, but now he got people into Leuven. So that won't work.
Right.
But at least I'll
in
hold
Namur,
him.
you can put more more divisions from another angle and try to widen the
Yeah,
front line
yeah,
and
I am,
put
I
more
am.
division. You have too much.
Good advice.
I still don't see any navy.
The navy is there.
Okay.
And that's all for today, folks. Stay tuned for the Blood Dip Chapter 3, The German Surprise. Captain Easy, over and out.